Imagine you had all the money in the world, state-of-the-art creative software, brilliant and amazing creative skills, and the most advanced equipment in order to make high-quality content, but you did not have an engaging idea. That's like having all the parts of the puzzle except the centerpiece. All great creative work begins with great ideas. But hold on, in order to create a truly unique idea, learning techniques aren't enough. Creatives must also grasp the fundamental creative insight, which is at the very core of all creative work. And there's a reason why they say you've got to first learn the rules in order to break them. So here are the top 5 techniques that I've used myself over the 10 years of my creative career in order to generate unique and engaging creative ideas. So here's technique 1. It begins with planning some free space to sit down in front of your notebook or computer. At the top of the page, we write down the word, the sentence, or whatever the topic of your exploration might be, and then simply start writing. Quite obvious, right? But many creatives still find themselves stuck on the first sentence. If you don't feel stuck, then just write down whatever comes up and follow the flow. But if you're the kind of creator for whom nothing seems to appear, then try writing the following. Nothing is appearing. I have nothing to say. I think I'm blocked. I want to write something about this topic, but I have no words. Perhaps. And like this, slowly but surely, you will see that the words are beginning to move from general and vague to something more specific about your topic all by itself. The point is to avoid editing your thoughts and thinking about how it should exactly sound like at the end. This comes later. Just remember to keep your chosen topic at the forefront of your mind and try not to move too far away from it. Besides that, write freely. The objective of free writing is to simply start and flow with whatever comes to your mind. You see, the trick in this technique is to not worry about making sense at the beginning. The next step after you're done is to make sure to highlight the sentences, the words or phrases that you find are potential ideas that you can convert into an expression or implement into your project. Now try to be intuitive in this editing phase. Really try and see what are the ideas that really resonate with you and what sounds fun. The beauty of this is that there's always a chance that you write something completely unexpected. This is the power of free writing. Now, time for technique 2. The word web begins with writing down the name of your topic, your project or subject of exploration in the center of a blank canvas. You can do this with pen and paper or digitally like I am right now inside Photoshop. From this central topic, let's say it is an idea you want to explore in order to write an essay on it or make a film or a social media post, the final end result at this stage is not that important. Now the first thing to do is to draw a branch outwards and add another word. This word is the association this creator makes with the main topic. The next step is to completely fill up the page with all the words that you associate with the topic. And here are all your sub-ideas, perspectives, and viewpoints from which you can explore this idea further. This brings the creator to the final step, which is to pick the direction that resonates the most and elaborate on the given topic through the chosen perspective. And this is in the form of either a single word or a cluster of words that point in the same direction. Often the next best step after discovering a direction to explore is to use the internet and research about the specific viewpoint further, which in itself could mark the beginning of a creative process. This technique begins with the internet. The internet is like a second world. It is so highly complex. On one side, it has the potential to be the penultimate idea generating machine. Yet, at the same time, it can also turn into a black hole of confusion, feeding off of your consciousness, tiring your mind and body and knocking you out. But this creator has a system. With the use of right tools and the right mindset, he has been able to tame the beast. This creator's system is made up of 2 parts: strategy and awareness. Strategies are the way you turn the tables and start using the internet to your advantage. And awareness is the way you avoid going into an unnecessary wormhole of information and instead stay focused on your decided purpose of using the internet in the first place. This creator's system is simple and straightforward. First and foremost, he chooses his topic of exploration. This step is key. You've got to first know the topic of discussion or message before you go into the internet looking for ideas. Because if you don't, well, the two tools that this creator uses are the Pinterest Chrome extension and the Web Highlights extension. Pinterest is an image referencing and social media service that helps in discovering and saving new visual information. But besides using the Pinterest website directly, Pinterest also offers a browser extension that allows users to use Pinterest even outside the Pinterest website. And this is crucial because sometimes in order to find really different and unique ideas from a varied range of backgrounds, one must look in a variety of sources around the internet. What's great about the Pinterest extension is that it helps users to save any image from anywhere around the internet, regardless of which website you're on. And also it helps to categorize this information inside a Pinterest board that you can create on spot or one that is already existing. Time for the second tool. The second tool that this creator uses is the Web Highlights browser extension. It does kind of a similar thing like the Pinterest extension, but for text. With the extension added, you can simply select the text, paragraph, or even multiple paragraphs and click the highlight color to highlight the text. This is already amazing. What's more is that if you hit Option W or Alt W on your keyboard, depending on Mac or Windows, out comes a sidebar from the left where you can save all your highlights, tag them, organize them in folders and access them at any point in time. With the power of textual and image ideas from all over the internet that is deliberately created, organized and categorized, now you have all the resources needed to move forward, integrate the information and come up with exciting, unique ideas. And now for a bonus tip. Another great place for ideas on the internet is social media platforms like Instagram. The way this creator uses social media to save inspiration to go back to later is by using this save feature on Instagram. This is a great and easy way to capture engaging ideas and videos to replay and deconstruct at a later stage. And most social media platforms have this save feature. On an average, human beings stumble upon countless interesting ideas during the day throughout their many circumstances and encounters. Flashcards are a time-tested and reliable technique to store those ideas that are fleeting or are stumbled upon in daily life. All you really need is a seed of an idea. Flashcards are a great way to absorb small and big ideas from a variety of sources and revisit them later. When you have a bunch of these seeds, you have a wealth of options to go to when you are really struggling or blocked to find inspiration. In the age of information, we are constantly exposed to inspiration and interesting ideas, be it on YouTube, books, podcasts, social media, or even daily conversations. This creator's process for flashcards is to first put the ideas down on his notes app. You can even use a small tiny notebook that you can carry with you, and then later transfers those ideas to these small note cards. Note cards are very practical because you can order these ideas concisely and to the point, and it is also quick to access. This creator writes the main idea on the front of the note card and a brief explanation of where this idea came from and what potential does this idea have and the reason why he thinks this has potential. This step is crucial, going an extra mile to write down why you found this piece of information as a potential idea helps a ton when revisiting the flashcard. Over all the years of doing creative work, this creator has figured out that generating creative ideas is not just about saving resources or brainstorming techniques and explorative thinking, but it's first and foremost a process of play. Because using these techniques is as important as the way in which you approach the entire process as a whole. For instance, if this creator approaches the process through an opinion or concept on how the project should finally turn out, this will inevitably make the creator look at the the entire idea generation process through a preconceived notion, like looking through a small screen that restricts anything new from discovering something truly unique and unpredictable, which could have had the potential to turn into a stunning project. The key is to approach the idea generation process with an open mind, because play is a portal to your most creative ideas. It encourages a state of mind that is free of judgment. It also stimulates our curiosity and imagination, that in turn directly affects the quality of the ideas that we end up generating. Play is the cornerstone of creativity. It is in this sense of play, while creating this video, that this creator had a remarkable insight in the essence of what makes an idea truly creative and unique. And this creator discovered that the insight is you. Let me explain. Your perspective, your unique vision and style, your associations, the things that you naturally do. It's who you are in the most natural sense. For instance, the way this creator would use the technique of free writing is not the same way as you would. The way this creator would observe and record inspiration would not be the same way that you would. All the word associations in this creator's word web would not exactly match yours. Our own aesthetic and vantage point makes up what we have seen and experienced in life, and it is what makes us and our ideas truly unique. So to learn and use these techniques are important, but being aware of the fact that the truly unique thing is yourself makes the whole process shift and take on a completely new meaning.